I'm here at one of my favorite campsites. I'm tired. I'm a mess. My car is a mess. I mean, I'd say my life is a mess, but that's the usual. And I'm camping all day. I just got here. It's noon. I did a really long hike yesterday. I'm tired. I need to recuperate. I brought stuff to make fresh pasta from scratch because I'm feeling ambitious. I love this place. I'm gonna walk down to the river right now, check it out, see how it looks. Sometimes it's blue, sometimes it's green, sometimes it's clear. It's glacial water. You never really know what you're gonna get. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna organize my car. Well, it's gonna be a relaxing day. Maybe I'll have a fire later. Fix the fire pit though. Yeah. It's so pretty and clean looking. It's probably fucking freezing, so I'm not gonna go swimming. But in the spring, after when the snow melts really high, this place is crazy. Those waterfalls are huge. It's so pretty. I'm definitely gonna come back then. It's just such a convenient location. It's right outside Mount Rainier, so I love it for that. All right, well, I'm gonna head back to the car and get cleaning. Got stuff to do. That's my bag. I'm drying it out. I will take it up. Gotta clean this up. That's a mess. I'm gonna make the pasta dough now, so it has time to rest. Maybe I'll shower. Who knows? Run into a little snag. I thought I screenshotted the pasta recipe. I didn't. I don't have service. It was something like 2 cups of flour and 3 eggs and oil, olive oil, and salt. I think it made 3 to 4 servings, which I don't need. So I was gonna cut it in half. So I'm gonna do maybe like a cup of flour. We're gonna experiment. We're gonna do like a cup of flour, maybe a little water, and 1 egg. I don't want to do an egg and a half. That seems tough. I guess I could do 2 eggs, like a cup and a half of flour, 2 eggs. I'm acting like this matters, like I can make pasta. Let's give it a go. I got flour. Isn't it pretty? They make little flour. I thought it was cute. Eggs. I had a carton of eggs, which was in my cooler, and the carton got wet from the ice melting and kind of disintegrated, so now I have a bag of eggs. What I remember from making it at home, because I have made this at home before, in a nice kitchen. Already making a mess. We love to see it. You know, you make a well. confused. Good enough. I feel like I'm making a volcano. I'm going to attempt to crack an egg one-handed. I assume this will go badly. Okay. Oh, wasn't the most graceful. Let's add a dash. I might need more liquid. You know what? We're adding another egg, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing. This is the best part. You ready? Alright, we're getting somewhere, y'all. I just need to knead it for like 10 more minutes. Alright. I've been sitting here kneading this, thinking to myself, I feel like the dough's usually more yellow. And then I remembered, like the idiot I am, that usually you put like an egg, a whole egg, and then you do egg yolk, and that's why it usually is yellow. I, however, did 2 whole eggs, so I don't really know how that's going to affect it. Besides the color, it's not yellowish, which I'm used to with homemade pasta, but I'm also too lazy to remake it. So, this is what we're working with. Ball of dough. I know you have to let it rest now. I've read different recipes that say different things. Some say put it in the fridge. Some say let it rest at room temperature. I hope I don't drop this. I'm gonna put it in the cooler because that is what I'm used to at my parents' house. Well, my parents' house, I put it in the fridge. I don't have a fridge here. Putting it in the cooler for an hour. But first I gotta wrap it up. I don't have saran wrap, so we're gonna put it in a little baggie. Put it to bed for an hour or so, or until I get back to it. Look at my fingers. They're so dirty. All right, to the cooler you go. Rest in peace. Getting some water for the shower. I'm whispering because I'm going to the neighbor's campsite. I don't think they're there right now. And I know that campsite has a little creek right next to it, and that'll be a lot easier for filling up. So we're gonna go sneak over there. Shh. I feel like I'm breaking the rule or something. I don't even think they're there. For my shower, I have water. I boil like a pot of water, put it into the boiling water, into the freezing cold water, makes it room temperature, makes it easier. And I don't know, use wipes, wipe down my body, and then I just dump a couple gallons of water over my head. And we call it a shower. I could do the whole biodegradable soap, dispense it, dig a hole. fucking process, man. So I just want to get some water over my head and feel a little clean, so that's what I'm gonna do. I like to call this using up my propane. So I have a couple almost empty propane tanks that I just use to boil the water and run it down, because then I'm not wasteful. I'm gonna get ready for the rest of the shower. I'm clean. I feel like a whole new person. Representing Steve. I love Steve. It's also cold. I'm gonna make pasta. Thought about this a lot. I've come to the conclusion that I'm gonna make it kind of more, I'm gonna like flatten the dough, because I don't have a rolling pin or anything, but I figured I could take little balls of dough and then flatten them with like a circular object, and then layer them together and pinch them closed, kind of like a little dumpling or something, but ravioli, with spinach, mushroom, ricotta cheese filling. So I got a lot to do. But first, as Steve would say, step 2. I hope you're doing okay. I know it's been rough, so thanks for being you. I want to chop these up as fine as possible and saute them, is the plan. All done. Ripping up the spinach to make it easier to saute down into smaller pieces. Because I feel like, I've never made ravioli, but I feel like the filling is kind of fine. It's not chunky really, so we're doing our best. It's probably really close to the camera. I'm gonna let the spinach and mushroom cool down a little bit before I mix it with the ricotta and the other cheese that I got. I have so much cheese. I'm so excited. If it works. If it doesn't, well, if at first you don't succeed, I won't try again today, but I'll try again sometime. I got a little ball of dough. Alright, well, now I'll repeat the process, I guess, many times. So I discovered what actually works best for squishing it is my espresso pot. When in doubt, Safeway brand. Always. And just mix it. Looks kind of good. Looks like a filling, right? Let's add some other cheese. Add some Parm cheese. I really like cheese. Let's give it a try. Kind of looks like a ravioli. Look at that. Look. I made little raviolis. I'm so proud. You do boil ravioli, right? That's a stupid question. I did it! Holy shit. It tastes like ravioli. I made ravioli on the back of my car. That's insane. I'm impressed with myself. Well, I'm going to attempt to finish this ridiculous amount of food I made. I can't believe it. Ah! I made pasta on the back of my car. Honestly, I'm just set the bar too high now, you know? You go from fresh pasta, it's all downhill from there. Oh well. It's yummy. Alright, well, I'm gonna end it here. Got a big day planned tomorrow, so I will be going to bed soon. Even though it's early, waking up at, oh my god, 3 a.m. or something stupid. But a very successful day. I love this place. Just, it's incredible that it's right outside the park and there's always a spot. It's never busy. It just feels like a home. It's a place I can go and I know it. And it's pretty, which helps. But thanks for following along on my cooking adventures. There are apparently people here. I hear a child. But thank you for following along on my adventures, cooking, showering, just kind of living my life, you know? It's not always beautiful views. Sometimes it's just making a home out of a campsite in a forest. But thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.